The wind is strong enough that Lane Talbot is having to have one of the 12th men players, I can't catch his number, hold the ball on the tee. Deep to receive will be Barry Foster. He is the lone setback for Arkansas. The kick is up. It's a line drive all the way out of the back of the end zone, and Arkansas will pick up possession on their own 20 to start things offensively. And we'll get our first play of the ball game. Split out wide to the left is Tim Horton. Down to the right side is Derek Russell. The handoff goes to the fullback, Barry Foster. He picks up one at the most off left guard.
A great job on that play.
Second down and 2. Grovey keeps it himself. Now pitches to the outside. Not Foster, but Rouse takes the football into this ball game. Third down and 3 for Arkansas from the 27. Grovey rolls to his right. He wants to pass. He fires into the flat, complete at the 34 and driven out of bounds. Horton and Russell come out. They bring in the double tight end alignment. The split out receiver is Jason Brandt. Now coming in motion is tight end Billy Winston. Handoff goes to Rouse. He gets nothing. Is stacked up right at the middle of the line. And Patrick Henry, the man you were just second down and 10 for the for the Razorbacks. Grovey rolls to his left. He's under pressure. He now fires downfield and incomplete, out of bounds. Lone setback is Barry Foster. It's a shovel pass to Rouse, and he's got lots of running room across the 50 to the 40 and brought down at the 33-yard line.
Picked up 29 yards on the play to the Aggie 31.
They mark the ball to the 31. Grovey hands off to Foster. He pounds his way down to the 25-yard line. Fillmore is spread out to the right. The handoff goes up the middle of Foster. He gets nothing. So far, 2 of 2 on third down conversions. Fillmore is split wide to the right. Winston is in the slot. Grovey on the option, breaks a couple of tackles, now cuts back crossfield inside the 15, the 10, and in for the touchdown. Quinn Grovey was rolling to his right. A bad play into a great one. In to attempt the extra point is Todd Wright. His kick is up, and his kick is good, and with 11:57 remaining in the first quarter of play, the score is now Arkansas 7, Texas A&M nothing. Texas A&M football continues in a moment. Hines' kick is up. It will be taken by Horton at the 14. He comes around to the right side. He has a wall, but he's brought down from behind at the 25-yard line. Lance Pavlis at quarterback for the Aggies. Darren Lewis and Robert Wilson are the running backs. Patterson and Waddle are the receivers. Pavlis wants to pass on first down. He has time, fires an incomplete. Waddle and Patterson split wide to the right. Second down and 10. Handoff goes to Darren Lewis. He is hit at the line of scrimmage and gets only one. Split to the wide side. Waddle to the short. Pavlis on the straight drop. They've got the screen set up. Lewis, though, fumbles the football, and it's picked off and will be run in for a touchdown. Mick Thomas picked off the deflected pass out of Todd Wright. Will be in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 11:05 remaining in the first quarter of play, the Arkansas Razorbacks have jumped out on top of Texas A&M 14-0 on an interception by Mick Thomas for a touchdown. Let's take a timeout. There's a lot of time remaining. Glenn Ray Hines will be set to kick off. Horton and Patterson are to receive. The ball is a bouncer. It hits at the 20, picked up by Horton at the 15. He comes to the left side, across the 30, to the 35, and driven out of bounds at the 36-yard line. High formation in the backfield. Pavlis looks over the defense with a long count and hands it off to Lewis, who cuts over right guard across the 40, the 45, and out to the 47-yard line. Very Waddle to the left. Pavlis rolls to his right, play action pass. He looks downfield, complete at the 37 of Arkansas. Percy Waddle makes the catch.
Ball had some zip on it as well. It was a real nice play fake. They faked the sweep and then they rolled to the right. Lance got loads of time to locate Waddle coming across the middle. He drills him right between the numbers, right as Anthony Cooney gets there, and it's a nice completion. The Aggies are first and 10 on the Arkansas 35.
goes to Darren Lewis, around right end, but he's caught from behind now, breaks loose, inside the 30, the 25, and very close to the yardage needed for the first down.
He's too determined. He's a great running back. This time it was just a toss to the right side. He was stopped momentarily, but then worked his way around the blocks and picked up almost 10 yards at second and short.
This time, the handoff on the end around, Shane Garrett, touchdown! The kick by Lane Talbot is up and good, and in the first 5 minutes of action, we've had 3 touchdowns in this ball game. 10:08 remaining in the first quarter of play. A&M has gotten on the scoreboard on Shane Garrett's touchdown run, and it's now Arkansas 14, A&M 7. Texas A&M football continues in a moment. Yards with 170 carries for 870 yards, so obviously has a good shot at 1,000 yards rushing again this season. Well, the wind knocked the ball over for a moment, but now Lane Talbot is set to kick it off. He kicks it high. Foster will take it at the 1. He'll come to the right side and has a little bit of running room across the 25. We do have flags down on the play. Grovey has his receiver split. He hands off to Rouse, who gets across the 14 out near the 15-yard line before second down and 6 for the Razorbacks. Receivers are split to both sides. I formation in the backfield. Handoff goes to Foster. He's across the 20. He has the first down. He's tripped up out at the 23.
Probably going to take him a little bit of time to adjust to stopping an option team like the Arkansas Razorbacks.
First down from the 23. Handoff goes to Foster. He's stacked up. He picks up about 1 or maybe 2 on the play, falling out to the 25. Formation in the backfield. Second down and 8 for the Razorbacks on offense. Aggies threaten blitz. Handoff goes to Foster. He's got some running room across the 35 and out to the 37-yard line. First down from the 38-yard line. High formation in the backfield. Grovey wants to pass. He fires complete and incomplete to Derek Russell. On the season, Grovey is a 55% passer, and now on second down and 10, he will roll to his right and looks over the middle for his tight end. It's complete at the 48. Bouncing loose is Winston to the 40 and down to the Aggie 39-yard line. Billy Winston.
The Razorbacks are on the Aggie 39-yard line, first and 10.
Fillmore split wide to the right. Handoff goes to James Rouse. He tries to get off left tackle. Can't find much running room to stack. Second down and 8. On the option, Grovey pitches to Rouse. He's to the 35 and fights his way down to the 33-yard line. Third down and 3 for the Razorbacks. On the option, Grovey pitches to Rouse. He's got the first down. Yes, they mark him diving out of bounds at the A&M 27-yard line. Derek Frey. Receiver split to both sides for Arkansas as the backs are split. Handoff goes to Rouse. No, Grovey keeps it. Rolls right, fires. Complete at the 20. Triple tight end alignment. Winston goes in motion to the left side. Now lines up on the line of scrimmage. A&M moves up threatening blitz. Now the players are jumping around and flags have been thrown. Fingers were being pointed from the A&M side of the football at Todd Gifford, the left guard of Arkansas, and I believe Gifford did move on the play.
Dead ball, offside on the defense, first down.
11th play of the drive for Arkansas. First down from the A&M 13. Pitch goes to Rouse around left end. He's inside the 10 and down to about the 8-yard line, but we've got a flag on the play.
You like that?
I like that.
All right. On the offense, still first down.
So it'll be first and 50, rather first and 20 now from the 23. Fillmore splits out wide to the left. Russell to the right side. Backs are split in the backfield on first and 20. Grovey hands off to Rouse on the trap play. Rouse inside the 20 and driven out of bounds at the 19-yard line by Kevin Smith. I formation. The handoff goes to Foster. He breaks a couple of tackles and gets down near the 15-yard line. Wide receivers, 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. That's the tight end. Grovey under center with an I formation on the option. They give it to Foster. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he's down to the 5, but he's short of the yardage needed for the first down by about a yard and a half, but a pickup of 10 on the play. Ball being marked at the 13. This will be a 23-yard attempt, and it's almost a straightaway attempt. The snap is a little high. The kick is up, and the kick is... So Arkansas puts 3 points on the scoreboard, and with 3:45 remaining in the first period of play, Arkansas has taken a 17-7 lead over Texas A&M. At about the A&M 12-yard line, the kick is a very short one. will be taken at the 26, and falling down there is, I believe, James Marcus, who made the catch on that one. Split to both sides. Patterson to the right, Waddle to the left, high formation in the backfield. Pavlis in the short drop, fires, complete to Patterson at the 35. Out across the 35 to the 42, and that was actually Shane Garrett, who I formation in the backfield, double tight into alignment. Handoff goes to Robert Wilson, who's across the 45 out to the 47. Second down and 7 for A&M, double tight into alignment. Handoff goes to Darren Lewis. No, Pavlis has the football. Great fake, he's got a man open, and it's incomplete at the goal line. Shane Garrett was the intended receiver, and Lance cranked up a pass that was just past the outreached hands of Shane Garrett. What a fake.
He hit the ball behind his back and just stood back there for a couple of seconds. Then he let it fly. I'm sure they didn't expect the wind to sail it as much as it did, and it went over the outstretched fingers of Shane Garrett by about 6 inches.
Third down and 7 for the Aggies. Pavlis back to pass. He's got some time. He scrambles now, and he's going to have trouble getting the first down. He's driven down at the A&M 48, and it'll be 5 yards behind the defense. John Wilson back to punt. He gets the kick away. It's a line drive, which will hit at the 5 and bounce into the end zone. First down, Winston in motion on the counterplay. The handoff goes to Rouse. He's hit at the 20. He picks up maybe. Second down and 8. Handoff goes to Foster. He's got a hole. He's out across the 25. Third and 1. Triple tight end alignment. Tight end in motion. Pitch goes to Rouse. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, but their own 31-yard line. 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Grovey on the option, keeps it himself around the left side. He's across the 40. He is stacked up there by Derek Frazier. Down for the Razorbacks from the 43. High formation, the handoff goes to Rouse. He's hit at the 43. Gets his way out to the 4 as the clock is running out here at the first quarter of play, and they have let the clock run down. And that has ended the first quarter of play with Arkansas leading Texas A&M 17-7. Tech team will feel the same here in the second quarter from the Aggie defense. It will be a second down and 8 situation when they finally get things going here to open the second half. The ball is on the 44-yard line of Arkansas. Second down and 8 for Arkansas as they have the receiver split, and the handoff goes to Rouse. He is hit behind the line of scrimmage, and
that's something the Aggies will be looking for.
Russell is split to the left. Horton is split to the right. Third and 8. The blitz is on from the Aggies. Grovey's under pressure and sacked. Terry Price with the sack at the A&M 36-yard line. Rather, the Arkansas 36-yard line. Alan Meacham comes into punt. His average on the season, 36.6. No pressure. He gets a kickoff with the wind. It is fielded by Shane Garrett at the 25. He's across the 30. He's got some room. 35. Dances around and gets out to the 36-yard line. Wilson and Lewis in the backfield, double tied into lineman. Pavlis under center on first down. Hands to Robert Wilson up the middle. He's across the 40 and out to the 41. These have had success against the Arkansas defense before. Lewis on the pitch. He's got some running room across the 45. Tight end alignment for the Aggies. Brian Ross is in the slot as a tight end. Handoff goes to Lewis, and he's out very close to the yardage needed for the first down. We'll have to look at the spot. Touchdown for the Razorbacks. First down, Pavlis on the play action fake, rolls to his right, fires out into the flat. It's complete to Wilson at the 46. He had to dive to make their hash mark. Receivers split to both sides. Lewis is the lone setback. Arkansas is threatening the blitz. They lay back. Handoff goes to Lewis around right end. He gets down to the 40 and has the first down. On the stop for the Razorbacks.
If I'm not mistaken, we may have had Richmond Webb lined up at the left guard that time. He was pulling to the right side, and I doubt he was pulling to the right side from the left tackle position. I think that they swapped Keith Alex to left guard and Richmond Webb. Richmond Webb was an all-conference guard last year and does a great job of pulling.
Webb is back at his tackle spot now. Cornelius Patterson in motion to the left side. First down from the 40. Handoff goes to Robert Wilson. He plows down for about 2 yards. 8 from the 38, 7th play of the drive for the Aggies, their longest drive today. Handoff goes to Lewis. He's inside the 35, down to the 34. Will be in a set slot back spot. Lewis is the lone setback. Pavlis on the option, pitches to Lewis. He's down to the 31, maybe second quarter of play. The fans come on their feet. Ross is in the slot back spot. Handoff. Actually, it's Pavlis on the keeper. He throws the pass, and it's incomplete.
Saw coaches, they stop A&M on 4th and 1.
First down from the 31, the handoff goes to Foster. He picks up maybe one on the playoff. Lindsey and Steve Hudson. High formation in the backfield. Back to pass is Grovey. He's pressured. William Thomas sacks him at the 25.
Arkansas in the hole, 3rd and 17.
Grovey back to pass, now runs the draw. He's across the 30 and out to the 32 before he's met by Wallace and Frazier and a host of others. The Aggies threatened the rush with 10 men, now pull off a little. Steve Lofton puts some pressure on, but Meacham kicks a boomer, taken by Garrett at the 12, dancing around. Now has some running room, the 15, the 20. Now he's got another hole across to the 25, still breaking tackles, bounce back down to the 23. High formation for the Aggies. They send out one receiver, that's Patterson to the right side, double tight in the lineman. First down, handoff goes to Darren Lewis, and he gets nothing. On that left ankle or knee that might have been twisted in the pile as well. It's second down and 11. McAfee gets the handoff, and he fights his way out to the 25-yard line for a...
Aggie fans would be glad to know that Darren Lewis is back in the ballgame.
Backs are split, third down and 8. Pavlis back to pass, he's got time. Now scrambling, fires, and incomplete. The intended receiver was
for Darren Lewis running out into the flat, and the linebacker moved out there with Darren, had good coverage, and he was unable to throw him the ball. So he turned around and tried to hit a third receiver, the tight end Mike Jones coming across the middle, and was unable to complete it.
Sean Wilson's kick hangs up in the wind, is taken at the 47-yard line. Flags are thrown. It was taken at the 49, actually.
On the kicking team, 5 yards, first down.
And
goal line.
Russell split wide to the left, Horton to the right side. He comes now in motion to the near side. Grovey on the pitch to James Rouse. He cuts back over center, gets down inside the 45.
Giving him a rest and giving Trent Lewis some playing time.
Second down and 7 for Arkansas. Grovey hands it off to Foster on the fullback. Backs are split. I believe it is Grant to the right. Grovey rolls to his left, looks, fires, incomplete. The intended receiver, the tight end Billy Winston, is from 47. He has not attempted one from outside 50 this year. The snap is bobbled. The Aggies are putting the pressure on. Wallace on the tackle at the A&M 47-yard line. The pass to William Thomas was putting the pressure on. Aaron Wallace makes the hit from behind. And Adams is the third-team quarterback, so the Aggies weren't fooled. They were suspecting the possibility of a pass from that distance, and that's why they had the first-team defense and not the special team in. First down from the 48. Pavlis on the fake again. Holding, now scrambling. Looks downfield. Fires complete to Mike Jones at the 48. And he pushes his way down. They mark it at the 47, so second down and 10. Handoff goes to Darren Lewis. He's hit at the 46, bounces his way down to the 44. 8 men on the line of scrimmage, now pulls them off. The Aggies have Pavlis back to pass with time. Looks, fires complete. Percy Waddle at the 25, down to the 22.
Dropping 8 people. Percy Waddle reading that zone defense, ran down to the post, and then stopped right on the hash mark. Lance Pavlis able to pick him up and drill him for a 22-yard gain and a very, very important first down for the Texas Aggies.
And credit the offensive line for giving Pavlis time to find the open receiver. Patterson will come in motion. The reverse. Lewis keeps it himself, and he's looking downfield. Waddle wide open, but overthrown in the end zone. Out of that halfback option.
Well, as we said, with 3 weeks to prepare, you can put in a lot of offense. We had the fake reverse, and Percy Waddle coming all the way across the field from his split end spot. He was open, but the ball was just a little too tall. That's twice A&M has had men wide open and was unable to convert.
Second down and 10. Pavlis on the straight drop back. He's pressured. Fires complete to Mike Jones. 15. Hit at the 12 and stacked up there. But it's down from the 11. Pavlis on the long count. Drops straight back. The blitz is on. He's forced to throw and throws it out of bounds. They'll call him for grounding, I believe. And that's a 15-yard penalty, so it's a second down, and they mark it 26 yards to go. I'm not sure why the mark that was there. Pavlis back to pass. Lots of time. Still looking. Fires downfield and throws it. Patterson makes the catch going out of bounds at the 12, but they call it incomplete. Also to the left side, backs are split. Third and 26 from the 27. People jump, and we've got flags. The Razorbacks are pointing at the Aggie offense.
No flag. Third down.
On the ball as ever. Receivers split, two to the left side. That's Waddle and Patterson. Pavlis back to pass. Looks downfield, has a man, Mike Jones, 5, touchdown! .158 to go in the first half. And Lance Pavlis connects with Mike Jones for a touchdown.
Between the letters, Jones is able to fall into the end zone, touchdown.
Lane Talbot's extra point is good. And the Arkansas lead has been cut to 3 with 1:58 to go. Arkansas now leading 17-14. Let's take time out. The third quarter is A&M's best scoring quarter all year. They have scored 96 points in that third quarter of play. Third quarters are when games seem to be won and lost. The ball is bounced on the ground, picked up by an upback at the 35 and brought out to the 45-yard line. Horton split wide to the left, split wide to the right is Derek Russell. I formation in the backfield for Arkansas. Quinn Grovey at quarterback. On the option, hands to Foster. Foster keeps it for 3 over right tackle. Down and 7 for the Arkansas offense from their own 48-yard line. Grovey wants to pass, now pitches back to Rouse. No running room, driven out of bounds at the 47. Third down and 8. Grovey rolls to his left. He wants to pass. He fires out in the flat. Incomplete. Horton, the intended receiver, at the 45-yard line. As the clock, the 24-second clock is winding down. No pressure put on. He hits a high kick, but not a long one. It lands at the 25, bounces back and out of bounds at the 27. Will be inside him, also on the right. Lewis moves up into the slot. Pavlis will roll to his right to pass. It's a quick pass to Robert Wilson. To 40 seconds remaining in the half. Lewis takes the pitch around the left side, has some running room, but is tripped up and goes down at the 30. Hands off to Lewis on the draw play. He's got big running room, and he's out across the 40 to the 44, but that will be the final play of the first half. The fans come to their feet, the white towels start to wave, and we're ready for the final 30 minutes of action in this game that should decide the conference representative for the Cotton Bowl. Foster takes it 5 yards deep. He won't run it out, and Arkansas will start off offensively on their own 20. First down from the 20, 2 receivers to the right side. Horton goes in motion to the left now. The pitch goes to James Rouse around left tackle. He picks up 4, lunging forward to the 24-yard line. Jackson and Foster as the running backs. The pitch goes to E.D. Jackson around right tackle, and he gets out to the 26, maybe the 27. Split to the right, I formation in the backfield. Quinn Grovey under center. On the option, he keeps, turns it upfield. He's across the 30, dances around out to the 32. The Aggies, the last team to score with 1:58 remaining in the first half. Handoff goes to Foster right up the middle. He is stacked up by Jeroy Robinson. 8, the ball is on the 34 of Arkansas. Grovey pitches. That's Jackson, who breaks a couple of tackles across the 45 and out to the 50-yard line. It is Jackson and Foster in the backfield. The backs are split. Grovey on the counter, now keeps it, passes, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Foster at the 35-yard line. Grovey rolls to his right on the sprint out, fires into the flat. It is incomplete at the 41. The intended is E.D. Jackson. Foster is in the slot to the right, 2 receivers to the right side. Sprint out by Grovey. He fires, complete at the 38-yard line. Jackson and Foster in the backfield. Jackson takes the handoff, big hole, down inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Second down and 1 from the 28-yard line of A&M. Brandt is the receiver to the left. Handoff goes to Jackson up the middle. He's got the first down to the 26-yard line. There are 3 tight ends in the ball game. Billy Winston is in the slot, now moves to the left side up on the line of scrimmage. I formation in the backfield. First down. The pitch goes to E.D. Jackson. He cuts back, has a hole, gets inside the 25 to the 23. Russell split to the left side. E.D. Jackson is the tailback. Man in motion now is the tight end. Grovey on the option, looking downfield. He's got a man open, but he's under pressure. He fires, picked off by Kevin Smith at the 7-yard line. We have a flag down on the play. This is a guy.
The receiver downfield on the offense declined, clipping on the run back, first down.
First down from the Aggies from their own 3. They come out with a full house T backfield. The handoff goes to Wilson, and Wilson gets out near the 5-yard line. So they'll call it a 2nd and 9. The ball is just short of the 5. Pavlis wanting to pass in his own end zone, fires out to Mike Jones, complete at the 10. He powers his way out to near the 13. Full tight end alignment, I formation in the backfield. Quick snap, handoff goes to Wilson. He's across the 15 and out to the 16-yard line. Into the backfield, first down from the 16. Handoff goes to Darren Lewis, running room, 20, 25, 30, and out to the 33-yard line.
Matt McCall and Mike Pappas opening up the hole, and Darren Lewis scooting through it for a big 16-yard game, and the Aggies are in business on their own 32, 1st and 10.
Matt McCall put a crushing block on Scott Long and just nailed him to the turf. Man in motion is Robert Wilson. The handoff goes to Darren Lewis. He cuts back. Nice move, 35, 40, spins out to the 44-yard line.
Darren Lewis kind of shoved him out of the way as he moved up to the middle of the line and picked up another first down.
So the Aggies have moved out from their own 3 to the 44 now. First down, 8:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Patterson in motion to the right side. Waddle is split to the left. Pavlis back to pass, rolls to his left. He's under pressure, fires. It's complete at the 39-yard line, driven out of bounds. But the catch is made by Percy Waddle, and another first down.
Coming out in the short flat about 10 yards deep. And he had Percy Waddle about 15 yards deep, who catches the ball for an 18-yard gain. Nice throw by Lance Pavlis.
Excellent throw while he was under pressure. First down from the 38-yard line of Arkansas. Single back is Wilson. He takes the handoff inside the 35, down to about the 34. Single back is Darren Lewis. Handoff goes to Lewis, big hole, 30, and he's down to the 26. Mike Jones on the right side. First down from the 26. Long count by Pavlis, and we've got movement, and Matt McCall jumped just a bit, and the flags will be called.
Dead ball, false start on the offense, still first down.
This is a problem that the offensive line had early in the season.
7 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 15, I formation in the backfield. McAfee is in now at tailback. Pavlis back to pass. The blitz is on. Complete though at the 20. The catch made by Mike Jones. He's down to the 18-yard line. 10th play of the drive for the Aggies. Wilson in motion. Lewis is back in the ball game. He takes the handoff around right end. 15 down to the 13, and a first down for the Aggies. Down from the 13. Handoff goes to McAfee. He's hit at the 15 and gets nothing. Maybe gets down to the 14-yard line before being stacked up on the play. Robert Wilson goes into the slot on the left side. McAfee is the lone setback. 2nd down and 11. Handoff goes to McAfee. Sweeps around left side to the 10. Inside to the 5 and driven out of bounds near the 4-yard line. Couple tight ends in. Handoff goes to Wilson. He's stacked up at the 5 and did not get the first down. Give up the tie at this point if you can get it. A tough angle for Lane Talbot, but the kick is up, and it is good. 327 yards in total offense every game. They already have given up 301 midway through the 3rd quarter. Lane Talbot's kick is going to be taken by Barry Foster 3 yards deep. He decides to take it out, but he was slow in doing so. He's out to the 20 and dives out to the 22. Receivers are split for Arkansas on first down. Grovey on the option gives to Foster. He's across the 25, out near the 27-yard line. Tight end split out, and the option play. Grovey keeping now pitching and firing outside. It's loose on the turf. The ball is loose at the 34. Did A&M get it? I believe the officials are going to rule that he's down. I'm not sure that he was, though. A big break for Arkansas. The pitch went to E.D. Jackson by Grovey, close to being a forward lateral, and that ball, his knee went down. His knee was just making contact as he took the hit by Anthony Williams and fumbled the football. So it appeared to be a good call by the officials, but a very close one nonetheless. It's a first down for Arkansas from the A&M, or rather from their own 33. Handoff goes to Foster. He picks up a couple, but he was hit right at the line of scrimmage. Actually an unbalanced line. They move now Winston to the left side, I formation in the backfield. Option play, Grovey keeping, hit, breaks a tackle, now brought down at the 39-yard line for only a pickup of 2. Receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left, I formation. Grovey on the option, keeping it, He's hit at the 42, breaks a couple of tackles. You can hear the crowd. Arkansas in a triple tight end alignment. Aggies showing blitz. Handoff goes to Rouse, and he lunges up over the top to the 45-yard line and has the yardage needed for the first down. Receiver split to both sides. Option play, handoff goes to Foster. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. And an entertaining ball game as well. Receiver split to both sides, I formation. 2nd down and 8. Foster takes the handoff and fights his way down to about the Aggie 48-yard line.
But he's been able to move the pile forward, if you will, and pick up those few extra yards that you expect from a big back.
Well, that's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We are all knotted up. Arkansas 17, Texas A&M 17. 3rd down and 4. 2 receivers split to the left side, including Billy Winston, the tight end, 1 to the right. Option, Grovey hands off to Foster. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard. Stand on his own 38-yard line. The Aggies sent no one back to receive the punt. Meacham's kick is a high one, will hit at about the 5-8 and bounces sideways and will be down at the 7-yard line. So a strong side is the right side, I formation in the backfield. Lance Pavlis under center. And he hands off to McAfee, who goes up the middle and spins out to the 9 for a Waddle to the right. Handoff goes to McAfee, sweeping around left side. He's out across the 10 to about the 12-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Wilson goes in motion to the right now. Now coming farther out to the side. Pavlis back to pass on 3rd and 5. Looks complete to Mike Jones at the 15, out to the 17, breaks tackles across the 20 and out to the 21, 1st down. 1st down from the 21 for the Aggies. Play action fake, Pavlis now scrambling, got room, 25. Loops back, now out to the 28-yard line before he's driven out of bounds.
Cutting off the long yardage, but he still picked up 7 yards.
Patterson comes in motion to the near side. Handoff goes to Robert Wilson. He's out. A pickup of only about 1 on the play. I formation in the backfield. Now Ross comes in motion to the right. The pitch goes to McAfee, sweeps around, cuts back. He's got the 1st down. He's across the 35 to the 37. Aggies split receivers and have an I formation. Pavlis on the play action fake. He's under pressure. He fires complete to Jones at the 40. Jones was covered tightly. Tied into lineman. 2nd down and 5. Handoff goes to Wilson across the 45, out to the 48-yard line, and he's got the 1st down. Garrett to the left. Waddle to the right. 1st down from their own 48. Pavlis under center. Hands off to McAfee. Across left tackle. Big running room. 40. 35. He may go. 30. 25. 20. 15. Keith McAfee followed his blocking perfectly, working his way downfield and goes all the way to the 15-yard line. We have an official who threw a hat down at the 20, and I'm wondering if he was using it instead of a flag. Or he may have lost his hat.
The way he's leaning over, I think it got knocked off of his head. He got hit during the run. I don't think he threw it. I think it was knocked off of his head. We have an injured official on the field. But nonetheless, Keith McAfee has run the ball 36 yards down to the Arkansas 15-yard line.
He picked the hole well. He followed a nice block by Robert Wilson and a great downfield block by Percy Waddle, who would not give up on Anthony. 1st down for the Aggies from the 15-yard line. Wilson is the lone setback. Double tight ends. Fake, or is it a handoff to Wilson down to the 10-yard line? 2nd and 5 from the Arkansas 10-yard line. McAfee, the lone setback. In motion now, Brian Ross. Handoff goes to McAfee around the right side. Gets held up in the backfield and thrown down at the 12-yard line. Are split. Garrett to the top. Blitz is on. Pavlis is rushed and is thrown to the turf at the 22-yard line as Shannon Wright comes through the middle on the blitz and hauls down Lance Pavlis from behind. Lane Talbot. The hold is down, the kick is up, he's got the distance, and he's got the field goal. 8:14 to go in the ball game, and Texas A&M has moved on top on the field goal by Lane Talbot. The score, 20-17. Talbot set to kick off, and the boot is up, and it's a good one. Foster takes it over his shoulder at the 5, and he's got some running room across the 20, out to the 30-yard line. The ball's loose. Who got it? Arkansas gets the football at the 30-yard line as it Option, Grovey on the keeper to the left side, pitches to the outside, running room for E.D. Jackson, but he's hit at the 34 and stacked up. Eric Russell split wide to the right. They run to the short side, handoff to Foster across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. Comes out, Williams comes back in, he had some equipment repairs. It'll be first down from the 42. Grovey keeps, pitches now to Jackson, who's driven out of bounds at the 45. Billy Winston is the tight end to the right side. The pitch goes to E.D. Jackson around the right side, running room, the 50, down to the 45, breaks a couple of tackles, down to the A&M 40. First down from the 40, receivers split to both sides, Grovey under center. Grovey on the option, pitches, E.D. Jackson 35, down to the 30, and driven out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Derek Russell goes in motion to the right side. Quinn Grovey pitches to E.D. Jackson around right guard. He's stacked up at the 25, picks up no more than one. It'll be I formation in the backfield. Grovey hands to E.D. Jackson. He's hit at the 23, bounces his way down to the 21-yard line. Tight end alignment. Winston will be in the slot. Grovey on the option, keeps, runs across the 20, is hit hard at the 19. Kevin Smith delivers a blow and drives him to the turf. 4th and 3 from the A&M 19. Grovey rolls to his left, the blitz is on, he looks to pass, fires, it's batted away. We've got a flag though, and they're going to call interference. I can't agree with that call. I thought he made a great call going up over the top and keeping his hands free. And
Pass interference on the defense. Automatic first down.
And I'm looking at R.C. Slocum on the sidelines, and he's shaking his head.
Well, we're going to get a chance to look at it on the replay. He went over the top, knocked the ball down before it ever got to the receiver.
I think that's a great defensive play. I thought that was a great defensive play. First down from the 13-yard line for Arkansas. Pitch goes to E.D. Jackson around the right side. He's down to the 10. Russell is the lone wideout. Aggies show the blitz. The pitch goes to E.D. Jackson, swinging around the left side. He's stacked up at the 7. Our split, I formation in the backfield. Grovey looks over the defense. He hands off to Foster, who gets the first down to the 3. Field, tight end in motion to the left side, pitch to E.D. Jackson. He dives, he's stacked up at the 3. The backs are in tight. Grovey hands off to Barry Foster, touchdown. Barry Foster bowls in from 2 yards out, and Arkansas has taken the lead at 23-20. And now the extra point attempt by Todd Wright, and it becomes very important. Wright has missed once this season. It's blocked. The Aggies block the extra point and can now, with the ball being loose, but they whistle it dead, can now still tie with a field goal. The boot is up, and it is a long one. Horton will take it at the 3 yard, or they're at 3 yards deep, and decides not to run it out. Is at quarterback. He drops straight back. He's got time. Complete to Patterson at the 29. Patterson splits wide left. Waddle to the right. I formation in the backfield. Handoff to Robert Wilson. He has the first down. The backs are split. The receivers are split as well. 4-man rush. Pavlis has time though. Looks, throws into the flat to McAfee. Complete at the 35, but he's brought down right there. And Pavlis under center. Straight drop back. He has time. He fires. Complete. Percy Waddle at the 50, down to the 45, and thrown down to the 44. I think that pass may have been intended for Mike Jones. He dove for it, but Waddle was right along the sidelines to make a great catch.
It always seems like Waddle is in the right spot at the right time. This ball, I think, was meant for Mike Jones. It went sailing by him. I know who Lance was trying to throw it to.
Right.
It was Percy Waddle.
Completion and clock runs. 1:43 to go. Waddle going downfield. Lance looks for him. He overthrows him at the 20-yard line. Pavlis, Patterson split wide to the left. Backs are split. Arkansas showing blitz. They're coming with the blitz. Pavlis airs it out to Mike Jones. It's intercepted at the 25. Lance tried to throw it up for Jones at the 25-yard line, and it looked like Mike misjudged the ball just a bit, did not get downfield far enough, and the interception was made by We do have a flag on the field, and the flag's going to be for the celebration by the bench coming onto the field. It will push Arkansas back. There is 1:32 remaining.
Delay on the offense. 1st and 15.
Arkansas has the ball with 1:32 left. A&M has 2 timeouts.
Quinn Grovey under center. They pitch to E.D. Jackson. He's hit at the 20, goes out to the 22. Timeout will be called immediately by the Aggies, stopping the clock with 1:25 to go. The fans are on their feet. The backs are split. Grovey under center. He pitches. Jackson hit at the 20, will be brought down right there, and the Aggies will call time. The clock will stop with 1:17 to go. 17 times this season, but they've lost it only 4 coming into this ball game. 3rd and 14. Grovey will roll and wants to pass, but is not going to. Will keep it and run. Goes down at the 21 with 1:10 remaining.
They'll take a 5-yard delay penalty, move them back to about the 16-yard line where they'll punt it. But A&M will only have about 35 seconds left to move the ball.
The clock will wind down. The penalty flag will be thrown in moments, and it will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Dead ball, delay on the offense, still 4th down.
Position. There are a lot of things that are possible at this juncture in the ball game.
10 men up on the line of scrimmage. Alan Meacham back to take the punt on his own 3. He'll run out and he will take a safety. And they force him out with 29 seconds left. And a good decision from Arkansas' standpoint. Because if we get a decent return, we've got a chance here. Meacham will punt. He gets off a boomer. It will be taken at the 23 by Horton to the 30, 35, 40, 45, and steps out of bounds. A smart move. He saw he couldn't get much more yardage. 4 wide receivers in, 5 wide receivers in actually. No running backs. The blitz will come. I don't know how you can call a sack. There were people across the line of scrimmage before the ball was even snapped.
And no flags.
And the clock is running. There were no flags. The clock is now down to 10 seconds. The Aggies will be forced to throw the quick Hail Mary. Pavlis scrambling, hit from behind. The ball is loose. The Aggies have it. It is still loose, but the clock is going to wind down and run out. A wild finish to this ball game as you wonder what happened on the play before, because Arkansas was showing blitz and came across the line of scrimmage in what appeared to be an obvious move of offside, but there were no flags thrown and the clock ran. That's the end of the ball game. The final score, Arkansas 23, Texas A&M 22. We'll be back with highlights, scores, and interviews when Texas A&M football continues in a moment.